Good evening, students. Welcome to Excellence IAS Interview Guidance Program 2022-23. Today we are going to do the section Hobbies, Extracurricular Activities, How to Fill Them. Now, this is the most important section in your UPSC. At least one board member will be focusing on this. So that's why you need to apply all your mind while filling this. So let me give you one student example who got selected to Indian Foreign Service. This person went to interview consecutively for 5 years and he was not clearing the examination. When I saw his DAF, almost he has kept achievements some 5 to 6 in every category over here. The entire DAF has got some 20 different kinds of variables which the board can focus upon. Now, he has achieved all those things, but is it necessary to fill all this? So, you have to be selective, specific when we fill this document. So why this selectiveness is important? It shows your priorities. What do you think is important? When you're dumping everything, it appears to the board in the first instance that you are unable to differentiate between important and unimportant. So that's why when you fill this, your priorities are understood by the board. That is the first point. Second point is, many times students want to display their intellectuality, knowledge through this particular section. It shall not be a knowledge display place. Already in the UPSC examination, you have displayed your knowledge, yes or no? You are there in the interview means you are knowledgeable. It is to show your interest and attitude. So remember, don't try to display your knowledge or intellectuality. Don't have the mask of this pseudo-intellectuality. What you are, you will be assessed from this, your marks will be placed from this, and then your job will be decided by this. So that's why you need to be truthful to yourself. You have to be very truthful. So first point is, be selective and be specific. And don't fill something just to attract the board and its attention. Unless you are 100% sure about it and you like it or you have achieved it, then place that in this particular section. And third, when I said be specific, what does that mean? The people say played cricket. Right, what is this played cricket? So when you talk about hobbies, so then you can put it as cricket. When you talk about sports or prizes, rather than played cricket, played inter-district competition, cricket 2021 or 2018. So specifically you have to write that particular section. Specifically. Next is reading books. So reading books, it means, do you have specific reading skills or not? And then do you have practicality related to reading? Or you like chess? Do you know practical aspects, day-to-day talking aspects related to chess or badminton? So it means the day-to-day action are you involved with? This is the question you have to pose for yourself. So I am a cyclist. So obviously as a cyclist, I know randonniers. What is this randonnier? That's a normal expected question. That's a discussion among the cyclists when you are going for 200k, 500k, something like that. So that's where this day-to-day action or actionable words, you need to know about them and the meanings of it. When you fail to know that and you think that you can learn them on the go, that's where you may face difficulty. So that's why you are actively pursuing something. When you keep in that, that is what is going to be wonderful. And second, don't display your knowledge in this section. Whatever the prizes you get, you just tell that. It may be as simple as that. Now, when you are specifically talking about hobbies, you try to ask few questions to yourself. In the last 1 year, when did I pursue this hobby? Or when was the last time I have pursued this hobby? Did I love this hobby the same way even today or not? And third thing, what made you to get attracted to that hobby? What is that particular point where you loved that hobby? So like these questions you have to make before you put that into practice. Don't fill for the sake of filling unless you did that or you are really interested in that. And then be specific. It means that mention the year when you have achieved that. And added to that, remember, especially when you are filling the sports, remember that particular practicality of the sport, day-to-day action related to the sport or that game, you need to know in detail. So this is what I want to suggest to the students. And once you fill this and bring it to me, I will try to suggest the changes to you. Now, I'm not going to change what you write or what you think. I'm going to nudge it a bit to place that on these principles: selectivity, specificity, etc. And that student, when he has reduced the number of variables or number of points in his DAF, then he was able to handle that interview much better. He was not stressed at the interview. So you have to be confident at your interview. When can you become confident? When you fill them selectively, specifically, and when you know them, and when you are truthful to them. So my phone number is 98492 76845. On this, you can send your DAF, fill the sample DAF and send it to me, and we can have one-on-one sessions. Thank you very much.